Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now September 4th of 2022, and not only are we getting closer to other Star Wars projects out there like Andor, The Bad Batch 2, as well as Tales of the Jedi, but also let's not forget that we also have the other Star Wars shows, of course, slated for 2023, such as The Mandalorian Season 3 and the Ahsoka Tano TV show that's really going to kickstart next year. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing about the new Star Wars universe is that, yes, we do have Jon, George, and Dave all working together as a team to really deliver something very unique for the fans, to really give fans something to look forward to, and given that they will be taking a lot of highlights from Star Wars Legends and throwing that into the current Disney canon is also another great thing to look forward to. Now, D23 and Disney Plus Day is on the horizon. Let's not forget about that. And given that it is going to be on the horizon, you know, we have a lot of announcements in just a couple of days on the way, but really the big deal is going to be Celebration next year. So Celebration next year is going to be the big day in which we get a lot of announcements to expand the roadmap all the way until 2025/2026. And that's going to really be the big deal for next year. So Celebration in Europe, I believe, could very easily well go down as the best celebration in Star Wars history under Disney's wing. Now that brings us to Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy and what she had to recently say about the Star Wars fans, fan backlash, and a whole lot more, and what her point of view was on this once again. So, with that being said, alright, with many new Star Wars fans currently of course, looking forward to what Jon and Dave currently have in development, both Favreau and Filoni are getting ready to announce many of their upcoming Star Wars projects at Star Wars Celebration next year. However, it's described that currently Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy is still having big problems with the Acolyte TV show for Disney+. Now, in a recent interview, Kennedy went on to talk about the Star Wars fandom and her views on the Star Wars franchise. She went on to state the following to the fans. Well, the way I see it is that it's the fans' fault as to why this community is so divisive now. Many fans like to blame us, the creators, for creating a divide between fans, but that just simply is not the case. You see, it's the fans' voices that cause problems from within, not the creators. We do our best to make a valuable product for the community. But time and time again, we've seen nothing but negative feedback. What happened with The Last Jedi was never Rian's fault for creating a ripple effect between the fans. It's the fans themselves. There's no simpler answer than that. Not everyone is going to like everything, and that's just a part of what we deal with in the film industry. I want to pause here real quick of what Kathleen Kennedy is saying. Now, she went on to just say that before, that when it comes to the divide between the community, she says it's all because of the fans and not the creators. She goes on to actually elaborate that it couldn't be simpler of an explanation. Now, I don't know about you guys, but you really can't pin the problems of The Last Jedi on the fans. You just can't. I mean, there's no denying the fact that they really just missed the greatest opportunity in all the pop culture with The Last Jedi. The marketing was amazing, you know, everything leading up to the release was really good, all the TV spots, the teasers, and the trailers, top notch, you know, the way that they edited that. And I think that also led to a lot of disappointment because the promotion and the marketing was almost like a different universe when it came to The Last Jedi. It was nothing like that tone, nothing like that theming, or nothing even close to that excitement level. So when you have Kathleen Kennedy blaming the fans that it's them who caused the divide between what happened with The Last Jedi and what happened with Kenobi, and even to a degree of the Book of Boba Fett, those were the three major speed bumps in the development of the Star Wars franchise under Disney's wing. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It was The Last Jedi as the worst, Kenobi in the middle, and Boba Fett being pretty much the least of an impact on the Star Wars fandom in a negative way. You know, that's how I view it. So, when you look at it like this too, Kathleen Kennedy goes on to say the following. We do our best and move on to filter out the negative waves. I am actually very excited for what we are doing with The Acolyte. We are shifting away from the traditions of Star Wars in order to make something truly original and spectacular that will give this new point in time a chance to grow. We are very well prepared for feedback that may be inflammatory, and we are expecting that every single day for the past couple of months now, as we get closer to our filming date for this wonderful series. Everything that happened with Kenobi also, that was all because of the fans. To me, there is no such thing as a bad product, at least not as bad as the fans make it out to be. They are just words, and words from those that feel direction should have been different. I'm still proud of what we did with Kenobi and The Last Jedi, and could we have improved? Absolutely, but I am still proud with what we have. The solution to all of this, I believe, is fans need to keep their opinions to themselves and realize that Star Wars is not made for them. It's made for general audiences to expand their horizons, not just Star Wars fans. We want to make sure that we can keep creating new fans coming in to enjoy what we have in store for the future, and we are all very excited for Acolyte and Skeleton Crew. Now, I want to pause here again quick for a second before I get to the next thing. Now, given that Kathleen Kennedy is making it very clear that she is indeed, yes, involved with Acolyte and Skeleton Crew. We talked about this many times. What she's not telling us, that we've been talking about, is that she lost a lot of power over the Acolyte series. She's only in control, creatively speaking, for 4 episodes out of the 9. So you have Jon and George calling the shots on the other 5 episodes. The thing about this that really just goes to show you that Kathleen Kennedy does not care about the fans, that she herself just admitted here that it really is all about focusing on the creators and the creators only, and not really paying attention to the fans at all. And that's exactly what she's trying to do with The Acolyte. She's trying to create new fans, or making this show toward general audiences. And it's great news, by the way, that Jon and George got some control, all because of the Disney executives stepping in. That's at least good news, but it's not the remedy. I don't think it's going to be the resolution, I should say, for The Acolyte, because at the end of the day, she's still in control of 4 major episodes, like 4 very important episodes of the Acolyte series that could very well create a problem with 2 different tones fighting against each other that were created by George and Jon, as well as, of course, Dave to a degree against Kennedy's. So there's a lot going on here. I mean, she's really admitting the fact that everything related to the backlash of several projects, it's all because of the fans creating a divide within the Star Wars community, and that it's not the creators' fault. And that, you know, goes to show you that she's very misled. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't understand Star Wars fans or the franchise. And it just brings you, back to wondering why, she believes that this is the way to go. I think that she knows why. She has her own agenda. She obviously does, and we've talked about this already. But to a certain extent, sometimes, it's pretty apparent that she does not understand the philosophy of the franchise at all. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys have to say about all of this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again. No.